The Beech 1900 is a twin-engine turboprop regional airliner. It was designed to carry 19 passengers in all weather conditions. Two Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6A turboprop engines power the 1900D, each rated at 1,279 shaft horsepower. Aircraft range is in excess of 1,000 miles with full fuel tanks, cruising at 285 knots true airspeed. The 1900 is certified to a service ceiling of 25,000 feet above mean sea level. The aircraft entered service in February 1984, production ending in October 2002, with a total of 695 built. Parking brake. Set. Close baggage door. Close passenger door. Remove static elements. Avionics master switch off. Landing gear lever check down. Switches off. Battery on. Master panel lights as required. The master panel lights on-off switch controls the pilot and co-pilot instrument lights, engine instrument lights, avionics panel lights, overhead floodlights, indirect instrument lights, edge-lit panel lights, and overhead, side panel, sub-panel, and console lighting. Each lighting group has its own rheostat switch placarded bright off. Nav on. The navigation light installation consists of two red lights on the left wingtip, two green lights on the right wingtip, and two white lights on the aft end of the vertical stabilizer fairing. Battery voltage check. Battery 23 volts minimum. Battery current and voltage can be monitored with the battery ammeter and voltmeter. A battery charge current detector monitors the battery charging rate. If the charging rate exceeds 7.5 amps for 6 seconds or more, the battery charge annunciator is illuminated. After a battery engine start, the battery charge annunciator illuminates after the operating engine generator is turned on. Triple fed bus 22 volts minimum. Center bus 23 volts minimum. Switches off. Fuel quantity, check. Engine anti-ice switches on as required. Annunciator lights, test. Power levers, idle. Propeller levers, taxi. Condition levers, fuel cutoff. Elevator trim, set 1 1/2 units nose up. Aileron trim, 0. Flaps, up. EFIS power switches, off. The electronic flight instrument system displays altitude and navigation information on colour CRTs, which serve as an electronic attitude directional indicators and an electrical horizontal situation indicator. Weather radar, navigation aid, autopilot, and other information can also be displayed. EFIS reversionary panel, switches off or normal. The reversionary panel provides alternate modes of operation on various avionics systems. The AP/L and AP/R switch transfers the active autopilot system to the pilot or co-pilot. The pilot composite switch allows presentation of composite data on the EADI and EHSI when composite mode is selected. The display select panel switch allows the pilot to use his own DSP or transfer operation to the pilot or co-pilot only as selected. Beacon, ground. The anti-collision beacon lights are installed on the underside of the fuselage and on the vertical stabilizer fairing. In the ground position, the lights are powered by the center battery bus. In the flight position, they are powered by the left generator bus. Right engine auto ignition, on. The auto ignition system prevents engine loss due to combustion failure. Right engine start, on. Right fuel pressure low annunciator, extinguished. After N1 accelerates through 12%, right condition lever, low idle. ITT and N1, monitor. Right oil pressure, check. Right condition lever, high idle. At 50% N1 or above, right engine start, off. Right engine auto ignition, off. Right generator, gen reset, then on. The battery is charged until the load meter indicates approximately 50% or less. Left and right gen tie open annunciators extinguished. Left and right AC bus on. The two inverters are controlled by the AC bus left and AC bus right switches. AC power status is indicated by the left and right AC bus annunciators. Right generator off. Left engine auto ignition on. Left engine start on. Left fuel pressure low annunciator extinguished. After N1 accelerates through 12%, left condition lever low idle. ITT and N1 monitor. Left oil pressure check. At 50% N1 or above, left engine start off. Left engine auto ignition off. Right generator on. Left generator gen reset, then on. Right condition lever low idle. The electrical buses may be monitored with a voltmeter located in the overhead panel. Voltages check. Battery, right and left generators, and center bus. (27.5 to 29 volts). Triple fed bus 26.5 to 28 volts. Generator ties switch normal. The bus tie control unit ties the two generator systems together. Left and right generator tie open annunciators extinguished. Bus sense switch test. 3 high current sensing devices control the 3 bus tie relays. These devices actuate when a current of 325 amperes or greater is supplied from a single source. The sensor affected isolates the bus requiring the high current, allowing the remaining power sources to continue operating as a system. Bus sense switch reset. Load meters paralleled within 10%. Pressurization set. EFIS power switches on. Rudder boost on. The rudder boost system senses engine torque from both engines. When the difference in torque exceeds a preset level, the electric servo deflects the rudder, assisting the pilot. The rudder boost off annunciator illuminates if the rudder boost control switch is not in the on position. Elevator trim on. Elevator trim is controlled manually using the hand wheel located on the left side of the pedestal. The wheel is rolled forward for nose down trim and aft for nose up trim. The electric elevator trim system is controlled by the elevator trim switch. It is activated using a dual element thumb switch on each control wheel. A trim disconnect switch is also located on each control wheel. Bleed air valves open. Blowers auto. Mode control as required. Avionics master on. Check weather. Request clearance. Transponder set as required. Panel lights as required. Exterior lights as required. Cabin lights as required. Cabin sign. Fasten seat belts. We are now ready to taxi to the active runway. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe.